Now we're waiting for the ferry. It's supposed to be a pretty big one. It's not one of those little like Tinkerbell looking ones. We're moving. We were moving.
People crossing the street.
We need our ticket. That's not it.
No, this thingy.
Our boarding pass. Hey man. Alright, man.
Oh, this is cool.
It is cool, isn't it?
Wow.
We're on the ferry now. Just gotta handle the crowd. Pretty cool, isn't it? What if you could swish in there? We need to go up top.
Okay.
You wanna go up there?
Sure.
We need to get a little dinghy.
Yeah, let's make that part of a thing. What is that thing way out there?
An oil rig.
That's what I
An oil
thought.
rig. Another oil rig.
So they're pulling oil out of the ground.
I think that I'm pretty confident that is. I need on a melon cover on my head because I'm gonna get. Let's go up here.
Okay.
Hang on, wait for them to finish the moment.
Ow!
They're capturing the moment. Okay, we're gonna go up top.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Excuse me.
So I don't know how my nieces ended up at SLU. They went to school in Tennessee.
I'm trying. Okay, here we go. We'll just go right here and check it out. It's pretty awesome, isn't it? So you've never been on a ferry?
Never.
Really? It's pretty cool. We're moving. Alright, I won't make you watch the whole Ensenada, but
Are they going deep sea fishing, you think?
yeah, probably. This is supposed to be just a 3-hour tour. If I'm not mistaken, that is the Dauphin Island Coast Guard, I think. I could be looking at the wrong spot. They may be on down here.
Looks like it's got a bunch of little life jackets on.
That's about the size boat, that E.O. Wilson right there we took out. that a friend of mine owned, and everybody made the throw ups forever and ever. I'm sorry, there's Coast Guard right there.
Oh yeah.
United States Coast Guard.
That is so cool.
I saw it from the other side. It's just this side. Those are some pretty awesome boats too. Alright, I guess we'll see what it looks like on the other side. That is Fort Gaines over there, this whole corner. I'll show it to you in another video sometime. Little Civil War hot spot. Someone's developing a home. And we're headed over there to dirt and sand.
There's people on this road there.
A little closer. You might not be able to see it, but that is Fort Morgan. Back over there, way back down there is Fort Gaines. Revolutionary War, Civil War / Getting a little closer. Here's where we're going. That is the motherland. We've made it back. I think everybody's kind of glad they're loading up on their wagons. So we're about to head out and go see what's going on. There's our little rental in the back. Pretty awesome ride.
Okay, let me get to the car. Hey, nice meeting and talking with you.
sir. Very pleasant.
Throw it in reverse. Scotty. Everybody's heading their wagons. I'm not. There's a pinch point. We're about to absolutely nail the pinch point. Let's see what happens. This is gonna be a little bump right here, maybe. Oh, not so bad. Wow, those jokers don't. Let's see if they move. Smooth. There's Chicken of the Sea walking up the bank. Alright, I guess we better head to our vehicles now and see. Oh wait, there it is. We're gonna get in now. Ready? You smell the diesel fumes. Let's head to our wagon, dear. We did it. Now we got to get a little further. So the ferry actually dumps you off right here at Fort Morgan, NHL. And that's the historic landmark. We need another couple of dollars. It's like a microwave.
The adults are so.
Okay, we're through the gate. That's pretty cool. What is it? $7 a person. Veterans are free. That's pretty neat.
That is awesome. Look at all this old stuff.
So we'll go down and do some looking around. Here it is. Yeah, I never thought the day would come where I enjoyed museums.
I know, right? As a
Who'd have
kid.
thunk it? And when you was a kid, all you wanted to see was animals.
Dinosaurs.
So if you want to see as many dead animals in one place as you could without having to drive down the road a long ways, you go to museums that were housed with many dead animals. Oh man, you can't climb on the cannons. I was gonna do that. Oh, we gotta look at this. 1910, Fort Morgan, largest permanent military base in Alabama, 600 soldiers. Let's go back to the 18s. If you want to read this, I'll stop right there. You kind of pause the video. Royal Engineer Charles Scott. "3,500 Creek Indians removed from the interior of Alabama." It's amazing. Human trafficking from day one. Huh. Alright, let's move on. So wait a minute. What I was curious about, 1898 Spanish American, 1864, the naval battle of Mobile is fought. See, that's Civil War time right there.
It says it was seized
And
by
right
the Alabama
here.
by the Confederate States.
Seized by troops of the Alabama militia for the Confederate States.
They took it from the national.
I got another hat for your melon if you need.
I might.
There's the fort official trash can. No drinks inside. We won't camp out here a long time. I just wanted to show you this place. I have been here before.
I have not.
My bride has not. That is a lot of glass. There it is.
That's amazing.
Early brick with animal bone, 1820s. Early brick with a cat print, 1820s.
Well,
There's a cat print on there. There's some early cats. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's neat. It's got a little eagle stamped on it. I know I'm kind of not standing still long enough. What is it?
his middle name is Tecumseh. Is he related to DeArmanville or something?
Yeah, he is the one.
He is the one.
He is the one. There's a Hotchkiss, and there's the mortars, 8-inch, 10-inch. Here's a parrot. This is what so many who search out the rivers want to find sometimes. That or a Hotchkiss. And there's the fuse. I don't know if y'all remember, but we have found the top to a fuse before, but I didn't know what it was, and I believe Zach clarified. There's another one in the 32 pound. Fuse extractor. There's another gun out here.
Organized sports. He was the lightweight boxing champion between 1913 and 1915.
Alabama nurses at home and abroad. So there must be like a statue of abroad. Yeah, these are from 167th U.S. Infantry, 42nd. There's some sailors.
U.S. Army Fort Morgan, Alabama, and that's what they were. You're right, and those are real pictures.
Those guns? Are those the real guns they use?
Look at that. U.S. Army, Fort Morgan, 1943. We're gonna look right here. I believe I have this book, and this one, and that one. I think all those.
Museum, and you guys can look at this stuff when we're done.
What
Okay?
is this?
It's a pencil sharpener. We can make it work.
I guess that's it for this part. I wanted to show you this museum and the way we got here over the ferry. Thanks for watching my videos. This is the drive-up parking lot view of Fort Morgan. Those are feet. I know they look kind of a different color than the rest of my person, but they are real. A lot of these bricks, most of the bricks say Copeland, Inglis, Birmingham, Alabama. They say Beham, they don't really say Birmingham. And then some of the other ones say Graves, Beham, Alabama. I guess I could find something to read about that. We're gonna start in here. Then we're gonna go up there and do a check on the weather. It is neat.
Oh, there's a crap.
So much cooler in here. Morgan. I think it says 18, I don't know what that says.
1888. Neat.
It is neat, isn't it? It's nice. There's a lot of minnows in there. $18.33.
want to go through those tunnels?
Yeah, you want to go?
Yeah.
So there were 600 soldiers here. Is that what it said? Used to be the largest. I know there's more to it. There's more on down the road. Yeah, let's do some tunnels. You want to?
Let's do it.
That's a lot of bricks. Go towards the light. That's the no-fly zone, baby. You know, I suppose there was a reason for everything.
Do what?
I was just saying, I suppose there was a reason for everything. Every little thing he'd put in here.
This is
5,000 flashlights, and I'm using my phone.
I didn't know we'd need one in here. This is a lot of bricks.
It is, isn't it? I need to get a picture of you right here. Yeah, let's do that.
Sure.
Stay there. Ooh. Ooh, I can't hold two cameras at once.
Look.
Yeah, they both are pretty steep steps. Are we going? They got a handrail.
Yeah, you can get to it. Just about everywhere.
They got it what?
I got it like set up for, you know,
For us? Oh yeah, cannonballs. Oh, I think there's a better view from the other side. Let's go look.
yeah, you're right.
Hearn Ironworks. Wonder where that is.
I bet it's up north.
She's developing a cough.
I'm sorry, I keep coughing.
That's okay. Selma Arsenal. 12-pound shot. That's neat. You move along. Put your glasses back on. Yeah, see, he's got on his Outback looking hat. I should have worn mine, huh, to keep my back melon from. So, because some of my back fat hangs out the top of my blouse. And it toasts pretty easily. Starts looking like ham. It's quite a ham you have there, dude.
the gun's sticking out. I saw a picture where they had.
I guess if the enemy made it this far inside your walls, you would need to have more
You had a gun sticking out. And
fortifications right here. You know what?
yeah, because everything's shooting out and everything's protected in the middle. Yes.
I'm getting a little hairball hungry.
Well, we're on vacation. We should be eating about 6 times a day.
We are supposed to eat a lot, aren't we?
Yes.
It was kind of an impromptu. All the offspring are at camp for rehab. You know, those kids are horrible these days. So, I'm just kidding. So, we decided to take a drive to visit my bride's family, who just built themselves a base camp kind of near here. Railroads.
Transport and stuff back and forth.
The shot gallery for gun position number 2. Look at these doors. See, that's really neat to me. Oh, here's some open. That particular brick right there is going to give someone a headache, probably not too many more storms from now. So if you come down here to visit this, just remember 1, 2, then the door. Don't stand right there during a storm, because a little more moisture up there and it's going to come down. Eventually it's going to look like that one. So I wonder how they preserve what's left. I mean, I guess it'd kind of be like your long past time. Oh, look at this. Let's change subjects. This is the way it would change, go a different direction on the tracks. Isn't that neat? That's neat. You know, the big thing I pulled out of the water with the chain that was hooked to the chain, the bearded one, and I pulled out. Someone said it was a Revolutionary War cannon rail wheel thing. And I looked it up, and sure enough, that is exactly what it looks like. You hungry, darling?
Not yet, but I'll eat anytime.
I'm hungry. I know what I don't want. I'm not gonna say it. It must have been a very large weapon.
Yeah, I want to see the water from up here.
Oh, you want to? Let's go. There's the museum top right there. And then you leave Fort Morgan and you go on down there to Gulf Shores. We're gonna go over there to the battery. I believe it was, I say Thomas? Does that say Thomas?
I think so.
It must be a name. So we're gonna head back down and walk over there. I think we gotta go back down, through and around and out there, then over. So let's go see. Okay, I need a little update on my history. Battery de Portal. Yeah, I wonder if that was someone's name. Let's see. This is the most powerful battery. Y'all gonna read it with me real quick. Okay, that explains everything but the name.
Except that it was scrapped during the Second World War.
And then one we're going to over the hill is Battery Thomas, right? Taking the grass to the Battery Thomas. That's one of my squirrels calling on the phone. Somebody stop. There you see a cactus. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More than one cactus is octopi, right? Isn't that? So we're heading up to Battery Thomas.
You won't even watch those.
You know, I read that the average height of a soldier during World War I was like 5 something, right? Is that what I read? I mean, kind of just short in today's standards. Wonder what it was back this time. Which that's about around the same time, early 19s. So, (1898, 1917). Battery, here we go, finally, look. Battery Thomas was named in honor of Captain Evan Thomas. So what battery are you attached to? Battery Thomas. That's the way it worked. Wow, that's an actual photograph from the days. These are pre-air conditioned days. You know what? Can you imagine what the summers are like here all the time? We're coming down here, through here, walking through here right now, just hanging out. Thinking, man, it's kind of toasty.
I was wondering that too.
What if you lived here? I mean, true, it's a little cooler in these things. But, of course you wouldn't have lived in here.
Those heavy uniforms.
I was talking to my dad about my granddad, who, well, we're in the wrong spot, who was in World War II, and their uniforms were, what am I trying to say? Wool, heavy, thick wool. Oh, I guess you gotta go back down. No, there's some more railings up there. And they said they were miserable all the time. I was back before polyester in the 70s, and that went away. Then it came back now in the 2000s, and it's called water wicking, or Nike Dry Fit, aka John Travolta polyester. This is it. You can look far that way, and that is Dauphin Island. And we took the boat into right there. So I'm done. So
Yeah, that's kind of.
thanks for watching my videos.